Okay. Speaking of just randomly bouncing around, I see there's a 7 here, and there's a 7 there. So that means one of these two has to be a 7. That can't be a 7 because that's a 7. So that's a 7. Welcome to the Left Coast to a Sunday night puzzle video. Tonight I thought I'd get back into some Sudoku. I haven't done that in a few weeks. And I've got a bit of a sweet and salty snack. So let me grab a plate. And I've got, all the way from the UK, Mr. Filbert's really interesting snacks. Right there. Salted caramel, chocolate, and nut mix. Great British snacks. Saw these at a store today and couldn't resist. They had a couple different ones, but this one looked the most interesting of the interesting snacks. Gluten-free, deliciously indulgent. So, MrFilberts.com, packaged in the UK. It says somewhere, oh yeah, packed in the UK. Mr. Filbert's salted caramel recipe combines salted honeyed nuts with chocolate caramel fudge to produce a scrumptiously sweet and salty snack. So, I'm gonna try that. So I can open these up, and then we'll get into the Sudoku. Where's my scissors? Here they are. There's no resealable. Oh, it smells good. There's no resealable pack, so I'm gonna have to eat the whole thing. There we go. What is this? Is that the caramel? Okay, it's white though. It's giant. Anyway, we got cashews. We got what looks like M&Ms. Must be the chocolate part. And then we got these white blob things. We got peanuts. We got almonds. I think that's it. Okay, well, here's a tiny little bit of that white stuff. I'll try that. Yep, that's the caramel. That's good. I'm gonna try one of these M&M looking things. Oh no, they're raisins. Chocolate covered raisins. It probably says that on here and I just didn't read it. Oh, it's a honeycomb. Maybe that's what this is. Let me bite this one in half and see. That's a honeycomb. That's really sweet. That's good though. Alright, let's get into Sudoku. So, I'll just use this one as the explainer. And then I will start a new game when I actually start playing. I got my keyboard right here. And I'm gonna use the keyboard to navigate around. So each square, so the top left here, so the top left, each of these 9 squares has to have the numbers 1 through 9, but also each row all the way across and each column all the way down also have to all have the numbers 1 through 9 without repeating. So what you have to do is figure out, based on the numbers you have, where the remaining numbers have to go. So that's basically it. Let's do a medium one. There we go. So immediately I see there's an 8 here. There's an 8 here. So that means over here, the 8 has to be here or here. And it can't be here because there's an 8 in that column already. So that has to be an 8. Now sticking with the 8s, if I go down here, one of these 3 has to be an 8. Can't be there because that row has an 8, and it can't be there because that row has an 8. That has to be an 8. And that means the last square down here, this has to be an 8. Because this column has an 8, and this column has an 8. And this row has an 8, and this row has an 8. So that has to be an 8. So now we got all the 8s in the whole puzzle. Okay, let's see. Let's finish this middle square because there's only 2 numbers left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 can't be here because that's a 5. So that's a 5. 6 and 7 is the only number left. There we go. So now this row only has 1 number left. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the only number left. As you can probably tell, I just bounce all over the place. And wherever kind of I land. And try and narrate as I go. So this row only has 1 left. 1, 2, I don't see a 2. 1, this square now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 could be in either. 7, 8, 9 could be in either. So 6 and 9 are here. Okay, let's go this far column. 1, 2, 3. 3 can't be here because this square has a 3. So the 3 has to be either here or here. I don't have enough clues yet. 4 can't be here. So that means that 3 and 4 have to be here and here. Which means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the only number left. Has to be here. Do you follow that? So because I know that these have to be 3 and 4. I don't know which one's which. But I know they have to be 3 and 4. Because they can't be up here. Then the only number left is a 9. Okay. Okay, so this square, the number 1 can't be here, or here, because this row has a 1. And it can't be here, because that column has a 1. That has to be a 1. Which means moving across, these 2 can't be a 1, and that one can't be a 1, and these 2 can't be 1s, because they both have 1s higher up in the column. So that has to be a 1. That's a nice cashew. Sometimes when they're in bags like that, they get a little bit stale, but it tastes really fresh. Okay. Speaking of just randomly bouncing around, I see there's a 7 here, and there's a 7 there. So that means one of these 2 has to be a 7. That can't be a 7 because that's a 7. So that's a 7. and that means that's a 7. So moving down, this can't be a 7, and these can't be 7s. So that's a 7. And that means that's a 7. Okay. 1. Where are we missing ones? That doesn't help, really. Okay, 2. Okay, well this column has a 2, and this column has a 2. So that has to be a 2. 3 could be there, or there. 4, 5 could be in either. Okay. Let's see, 3s. So there's a 3 here. So that can't be a 3, and that can't be a 3. So the 3 here has to be here or here. That doesn't really help us yet. Let's look at this row. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 can't be here because this square has a 4 right there. So the 4 has to be here, here. Can't be here because that column has a 4. That's a 4. 5 could be here. Or here. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 could be here or here. Okay. I gotta pause it for a second. I need to get a drink. The salt in this is just tickling my throat and I don't want to cough. So I gotta go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I want to hit play, not new game. I don't want to reset this. Okay. Let's go to this column. 1 needs a 2. That can't be a 2. But that could be a 2. And that could be a 2. 3, 4. That can't be a 4. But here it could be a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 could be anywhere too. Alright, well that didn't work. Let's try these 2. 1. Okay, 2. 2 can't be there, because that's a 2. So that's a 2. 3, 4, 5 is the only number left for that column. Okay, so now, looking at the 5s, this can't be a 5, because there's a 5 over here. So that means the 5 has to be here or here, and it can't be here because I just put a 5 there. So that's a 5. So let's do this column now. 1, 2, 3. Could be up top or it could be there. 4, 5, 6. Could be either. 7, 8, 9. Okay, well I guess we're not getting as far as I was hoping there. Okay. I'm just thinking. Okay, let's do this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be in either. 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, could be in either. I did that one recently, didn't I? Okay, let's try this column here. 1, 2 can't be there. It's gotta be here, here. 3, 4, 5, 6. be here. 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, 9 can't be here because the square has a 9. So that's a 9. Which means that's a 6 because it's the only number left. Okay, so let's try this row, a column. 1 can't be there, it has to be one of these two. 2 is at the bottom, and 3, 4 can't be here. But it could be here. Or here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 can't be here. So that's gotta be a 9. Okay, which means let's look at this square again. 1, 2, 3 could be in either, and 4 could be in either. Hold on, this column has a 4 right there, and this column has a 4 right there. So that's a 4, which means these two can't be a 4. So that's a 4, which means that has to be a 4. 1, hopefully you followed that. 1, 2, 3 is the only number left. So moving across, the 3 has to be one of these two spots. It can't be here because that column has a 3 up top. So that's a 3. What was I saying? 9. There's the only number left. So now this column, all the way up to the top. 1, 2 is the only number left. Which means over here, these two can't be 2s. So the 2 has to be here. And this column already has a 2 right at the bottom. So that's a 2. And we got all the 2s. Okay, let's see. 1 has to be there or there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, 5, don't know yet. Let's do the center row. 1 can't be here, but it could be there or there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 could be here or here. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 has to be here or here. Well, hold on, if I go down to the bottom here, this column has a 9. So one of these two has to be a 9. It can't be that one because that row has a 9. That's a 9. Oh, that doesn't help me. Because it still means this one or this one is a 9. But I don't know which one yet. Okay, let's try this vertical column here. 1, 2, 3. Could be either at the bottom or the top. 4, 5, 6. That doesn't help. Okay. Oh, duh. Over here. This column doesn't have, or only has one number left. 1, you're supposed to tell me when I'm close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the only number left. So that means these two can't be a 6. And that can't be a 6. So that's a 6. Which means that this is a 6. 1, 2, 3 is the only number left. Which means this is a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the only number left. 1. Okay, this row, or column, I should say. 1, 2, 3 is the only number left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 has to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 is the only number left. Let's do this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5 can't be here because that square has a 5. So that's a 5. So that means this is a 1 because it's the only number left. Which means this has to be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the only number left. And there's only one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ready? Nice. Okay. Let's have some nuts. Alright, do another one. Got another Canucks mug, or whatever you call it, cup. I don't know. Hopefully you saw my hockey video the other day. If not, you can check that out. Oh yeah. Lots of 8s again. To start. Okay, well I see there's an 8 in this row. There's an 8 in this row. So, and there's an 8 in that column. So it has to be an 8. So over here, one of these two has to be an 8. Because one of these two can't. That column has an 8. So that's an 8. Which means that's an 8. Because it's the only spot left. We got all 8s already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1 can't go there because that row has a 1. So 1 has to go here or here. 2, 3 can't go here or here because that row has a 3. So that's a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 and 9 go here and here. I just don't know which one's which yet. Oh, is that better? One, 2, 3 can't go here. Could go anywhere else. 4, 5 can't go here or here or here. Just gotta go there. Oh, look at that. There's only 1 5 left. Over here, and it can't go here or here. And it can't go over here. It's gotta go here. That took me a second longer than it should have. Okay. So this row only has 1 number left. Let's make an adjustment there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the only number left. 1, 2, 3, 4 could be either 5, 6. 6 can't be there because that has a 6. That's a 6, which means that's a 4. 5, 8, 8. We got them all. 2. Okay, this row has a 2. And this row has a 2. So that can't be 2 because that column has a 2 right at the bottom. So that's a 2. And looking over here, this row has a 2 right there. This column has a 2 right there, and this column has a 2 at the bottom. that's 2. Which means going across these 2 have a 2. This row has a 2. That column has a 2. That column has a 2. So that's a 2. Yeah, we got all the 2s. Oh, 3s. Nope, not even. Hardly at all. Okay, well here, that can't be a 3. But one of these has to be a 3. So that means one of these has to be a 3. I'll have to move on from that for now. What about 6? 6s are a little bit better, I guess. Okay, so this row has a 6. So in this square, this row has a 6. This row has a 6. That column has a 6. So that's a 6. Moving up. This column has a 6. This column has a 6. This row has a 6. That's a 6. That's a 6. We got all the 6s. 7. Ugh. Okay, well, we don't have much information on that yet. Let's do this row right here. 1, 2. 3 can't be there, so that has to be 3. That has to be a 3. Can't be there because that's a 3. So that's a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't be there. So that's a 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so that means moving up. This row or column has a 7, and that column has a 7 down at the bottom. So that has to be a 7. Okay, so now let's see. We got all the 5s. We do. We've got all the 6s. We don't have all the 7s. That's okay for now. 5. We got all the 5s. 4. Okay. So 4. This column has a 4. And this row has a 4. So that has to be a 4. Which means that has to be a 4. Okay, well this row has a 4. And this row has a 4 right there. So that's a 4. And that's all the 4s. Okay, now this square needs a 3. This column has a 3 down in the bottom. So that has to be a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the only number left. 1 could be in either spot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this column only has one number left and it's a 9. So that's a 9, which means that's a 1. Which means... I have 2 down here. These 2 both are in columns that only have one number left. This 1 is the only number left. And 9, I believe, yeah, if I remember from before. Okay, so let's see. 9. 1, 2, 3. Could be either 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be either 3 and 7. So if this is 3 and 7, then I can determine what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the only number left. So that means this row has a 9, and this row has a 9, and this column has a 9. So that has to be a 9. And moving down, that has, oh, what did I do? That has to be a 9. Oops. Got a little bit ahead of myself. Alright. This column only has 1 left. And it happens to be a 1. Which means that can't be a 1. And that can't be a 1. So that's a 1. This row, 1, 2, 3 is the only number left. This row now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only number left. This square, 1, 2, 3 is the only number left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only number left. One, 2, 3 is the only number left. 1 can't be here, because that's a 1. So that's a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only number left. 1, this row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only number left. 1, 2, 3 is the only number left. There we go. Should do one more. I got enough mixed nuts for one more. Alright, one more. Okay, 3. The middle square there. These can't be a 3 because that's a 3. And this can't be a 3 because that's a 3. So that's a 3. The only square left is on the left in the middle. So this row has a 3 and this row has a 3. And this column has a 3. So that's a 3. We got all the 3s already. Okay. 2 in this row, 2 in this row. So here has to be a 2. Actually, look at this. 1 is right there. So these 3 can't be a 1. The only spot left is there. So that's a 1. 1, 2 can't be there. But it could be... Well, this row needs a 2, and it can't be any of these 3 spots, so that has to be a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 9. Could be an either. Okay, let's do this vertical column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can't be there because that row has a 5. So it could be here. 6, 7, 8 can't be here. So it has to be here because this row has an 8. And when I say the 5 has to be here then. So what's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, that worked out. Let's see. 1, 2 can't be here. because that row has a 2. The 2 has to be here or here. But it has to be here. And I know that because this row needs a 2, and it can't be here or here. That has to be a 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 can't be here, so that has to be a 7. And that means that this has to be a 7. 8 and 9 is the only number left. So that means here or here can't be a 9. But a here or here could. Okay, let's do this column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can't be here or here. And it can't be there, because that row has a 5 right there. So that's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the only number left in that square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we already knew that. Okay, let's do this row. It's only got 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be in either. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 can't be here because there's an 8 right at the bottom in that column. So 8 has to be there, which means that has to be a 4 because it's the only number left. So moving down to the bottom, these 2 can't be 4s, and that can't be a 4. And that can't be a 4 because there's a 4 in that row over on the right. So that's a 4. So we've got all the 4s except the top right. Can't be here because that's a 4. It's got to be here or here. This column has a 4, so that's a 4. We've got all the 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the only number left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't be here, but it could be here or here. 7 could be at the bottom, but it can't be here. It could be there too. 8 and 9. Well, 9 can't be there, but it could be here or here. Okay, that wasn't helpful. Let's go with this row here. 1, 2. Okay, well, 2 can't be here because that's a 2. And it can't be here because that's a 2. So that's a 2. And moving down, that means that's a 2. Do I have all the 2s? Yep. I have all the 3s. I don't have all the 1s, but I don't have enough info yet. 4, I have all the 4s. I don't have all the 5s yet. I'm not gonna know yet. 6. Okay, well, this row has a 6, and this row has a 6 right there. So that means this column has a 6. So that's a 6. Moving up, this column has a 6, this column has a 6. It's gotta be here or here. Don't know which yet, based on what's on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 could be in either. 7 could be in either. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can't be. Oh, 7 is down there. 8 and 9. Okay. 1, Okay, so the 6 can't be here because that row has a 6. And it can't be here because that row has a 6. So that's a 6, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only number left. Which means this row or column now has a 7. So it can't be here or here. Which means that's a 7. 8 and 9 has to be here or here. Can't be there because that row has a 9. So that's a 9. Now this column only has one number left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the only number left. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can't do nothing yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, 8, 9. Well, now I know that can't be a 9 because now I have a 9 there. So that has to be a 9, which means that has to be an 8 because it's the only number left. Which means this can't be an 8. So that has to be an 8. And that has to be a 1 because it's the only number left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only number left in that column or that row. And 1 is the only number left in that row. Okay. 1 is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Must be there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't be there. Okay. Oh, this row only has one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the only number left. 9. That doesn't help. 8. That doesn't help. Oh, the cat's up and about. Okay. Let's do vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't be at the top, but it could be here or here. 6, 7, 8. Can't be here, but it could be here or here. And 9 can't be here, but it could be here. It's one of those weird patterns where you get to it at the end, and it just doesn't want to work for you. Do you find that right combination? Oh, oops. I dropped a little piece of peanut. That's okay. Okay, 1 can't be up here. Or it could be up here. Can't be here. And it could be there. 2, 3, 4, 5 can't be at the top. But it could be here or here. 6, 7, 8 can't be here. But it could be here or here. And 9. Okay, what about 7? Oh, here we go. 7 is in this column, and it's in this column. So that has to be a 7. And we got all the 7s. So now I know this can't be a 1. So that has to be a 1. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the only number left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be here. Let's see. 1. Okay, so this column, 1 can't be there. So that has to be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be here or here. 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 could be here or here. Let's try this column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could be here or here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know the 9 is there, but I don't want to fill it in because I want to fill the 9 in there last. So if that's a 9, and then this can't be a 9 because that column has a 9. So that's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the last number left. Which means this has to be a 5. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Well, that was fun. Thanks for playing with me and snacking with me. I can have these last few while I do my editing. So, anyway, as the whispers fade, let relaxation take over. Until next time, have a good night.